And hello, Aquarius. This reading is going to be from November 21st to December the 5th. This is pretty much what you need to know from your person, from person A to person B. I may say him, her, she, but we all know that gender and that spirit is very fluid. So it's whoever and however this resonates for you and your situation. Before you, I have the bookings of what I offer at this time because I'm not doing as many live shows anymore. I'm going to be doing a lot more pre-recorded videos. Eventually, I will go back to making more live sessions, but for now, if you'd like a private reading from me, I think my most expensive one is just $40, and that includes 30 minutes with unlimited questions, live or in person, either a Facebook call or either some sort of a private stream. The next one is I offer birthday readings for about $15. I even offer pendulum readings for $5. That's my most expensive one. You can get up to 6 questions. Yes, no, times, certain Pisces. I'm sorry, Pisces is on my mind. I just did Pisces. But certain different things that I offer for like the zodiacs and things like that. Anyway, I think you get the dealio. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, so I'll take a sip of coffee. The first thing we're going to do is find out whose energy is involved with Aquarius. Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bit of the pendulum to kind of get us a good understanding of who else is working. Who else is working with Aquarius, or who's interfering with Aquarius's energy here? Okay, so this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Who's interfering with Aquarius's energy? Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Libra. And another Aquarius or either a Capricorn. So the next thing we'll go over are initials. So this may be the first, middle, or last name initials. All right, Aquarius energy, give me initials of the person they're dealing with. Some of you are dealing with someone whose name starts with a V and a Y and an A, as well as a C and an F. All right, so those are a lot of people, but if any of those initials mean something to you, then you can use the story as you see fit. All right, so the next thing we want to do is pretty much just kind of get like a background energy. What's going on? What's the energy surrounding person A and person B? All right, we already said that we're dealing with a Capricorn energy. So there is patience involved, or either like slow movement could be. Okay, and then we're dealing with multiple people with the 11th house. So this could be like, interference from friends, from family. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's interference. It just means that there's multiple people involved, or like group energy. And also it can mean that someone probably just wants to branch out. You're also dealing with a Scorpio, or maybe there's some sort of a shedding of old ways, or just coming into realization, some sort of transformation. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling of like solitary energy as well. All right, more information on the story. All right, we have a single mother. We're probably dealing with a single mother, or a person who has a lot of strengths, or who have achieved great success in spite of the burdens they may have. And I don't want to call children a burden, but they definitely can slow a process, or they can make it to where you have to take the long route in order to finish a project or finish a goal. So this is someone who's in leadership. Maybe this is a boss. Maybe this is, either way it is, it's just someone who's very important. They hold themselves to high standards here. We have another card that says, I do everything. So like I said, we have the keyword being leadership, and it says someone who is lazy. someone who's probably disrespecting or doing the blame game. All right. So we have someone who's not really trying hard in the relationship. We have someone who's probably either Capricorn or Libra. We already said that. And the reason why I'm saying it again is because I'm seeing it inside of the card. The signs are on the wall. All right. Definitely, like, I just feel like maybe this person's very lazy. Maybe they're just not really taking care of themselves, or maybe they've kind of let themselves go, and that may become an issue, whether it be the house, or they've let their body go, or maybe they just letting themselves go as far as their morals are concerned. I'm not quite certain yet. We do have a person that is loyal in despite of whatever the differences that this other person is going through. Maybe this person is like in a depression, and maybe somebody just wants to show them that they can be the leader, that they can step up. I'm seeing that someone's definitely in their head a lot. We have the number 44, which can represent being tired or being at a place of rest, and kind of doing a lot of self-reflect on how they can build or how they can get ahead to that next step. Let's see. More information about this connection. All right. There's been a new discovery, and someone's seeing their worth here. So someone's seeing their worth. There's been a new discovery, or there's someone's becoming who's seeing their worth. I'm feeling like someone is trying to like revamp themselves. Okay. I said that this may deal with Scorpio, but it may literally just be like eighth house energy. Someone who's always in charge of other people's money. Someone who's always kind of reinventing themselves, and while the other person just kind of stays stagnant, or it's just, at a place of rest in their life right now. Okay. So let's see a few more cards to kind of get out the rest of the situation, see what else is going on. Yeah. We know that there is a child involved in this. Maybe someone's pregnant. Maybe this can involve multiple people. Like we said, we did say that there was a group energy here. So with the 11th house, maybe there could be a third party situation. All right. You guys are dealing with a potential soulmate as well. This is somebody who is not necessarily meant to be in your life forever, but they are soulmate. To me, represents a person that is here to teach you a lesson. Not necessarily like a karmic, but you have to be around this person in order to learn something valuable with him or her. All right. Also, it says scorned lover. And I don't know why this woman is actually green. Her skin's not showing up as green, but it says scorn. Maybe there could be someone who's green with envy. Maybe there's someone who's wanting what you have. There's someone who's jealous about or green about the fact that someone else is pregnant, or someone else is carrying the child of another person that they wanted to carry the child up. All right, I don't know why it's not turning up as green, but on camera, this woman is actually green. That's weird why that's not doing that. But the number 43 is very significant for some reason. Maybe you could be 43 years old, or maybe your person could be in their early 40s. Okay. One more card. All right. So someone thinks they've got it going on. Someone thinks that they're the shit. That's what it looks like. Someone thinks that they're a diamond, like that they're just worth a whole lot. And it feels like as though they really don't. I'm not going to say that not everybody, like this person doesn't realize that their shit stinks. Okay. This person thinks they're like something very valuable. Maybe that's the reason why they've gotten this like lazy type of attitude, because they feel like they don't have to lift a finger. Maybe they're acting, I don't want to say that they're acting fragile, like they could like they don't have to like do anything or lift a finger. It just feels like this person just feels like they're the shit, and they don't know their shit actually stinks, is what it sounds like. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into what's the real energy between your person. Let's start with person A. I'm going to see what their energy is for person A. Make sure my cards are upright. What's the energy for person A? Someone's conceited. What's the energy for person A, Aquarius? Okay, definitely. There's a third person involved, or a third party. There's group energy here, either way it goes. I'm feeling like someone wants. There's another card that fell out too. Okay, this is the King of Materials. All right, someone who's either like, either boss energy or boss mentality, or feeling like they're having to play the lead role in I don't know, some of you could be like a throuple, or some of you could be dealing with like multiple people, or somehow you're involved in a relationship that involves more than one person. Okay. And I don't necessarily, I do sense like there could be some jealousy or like some leadership, some roles that were given out in the relationship that one person may be jealous of or envious of in some way. Also, I'm looking at the moons here. So to me, that represents fertility. So I don't know if that could be a part of the reason why someone may be jealous, is because another individual may be pregnant or maybe birthing something that the other person may have wanted. Also, I'm getting from the person that was probably conceited, or the person who's actually the breadwinner is still very conceited, or either just very like kind of with their nose in the air maybe. And this is a person who's actually more of a breadwinner. It's like maybe they feel as though they have like this, like they can, they don't have any limits is what it feels like. They can do whatever they want because they're a boss, It's kind of like that type of energy, whether it is they have like a really good job or whatever, but I'm just sensing a lot of bossy energy. Use this information how it fits for you. All right, what's on the subconscious of this person? What's in plain sight but not in view? We have the Empress. So this is definitely, okay. I feel like this relationship is definitely dealing with either there's like either a mother or a woman who's involved who's very, very significant. I feel like someone is either jealous that this person is conceiving or has a child, okay? Maybe this could be the reason why the relationship is not working, is because there's a child on the way that kind of gets in the way. Maybe you could have discovered that this person has a child, or the fact that the child has already been here for some years, but the child's mother gets in the way, the baby mama gets in the way, things like that, or maybe it just depends on how it plays out for you and your story. It just feels like maybe the mother of a child is the source or the root of the issue here, okay? Also, I'm feeling like there's always one person who's the breadwinner and that's taking on the brunt or the brunt of the work, whether it be for the relationship or just like for the money or the financial support of the relationship. Okay, then we got in the past position, we do have the Two of Wands reversed. So we're seeing a little bit of confusion. Maybe this person felt a little lost in the past, and there's somewhere along the way they're trying to get back on schedule, or they're trying to get back into routine. They're trying to kind of see their way out of this mess. I think your person also is very, I don't know, I think that your person is kind of blowing things out of proportion. Someone's been blowing things a little bit out of proportion. They're really reading between the lines here. And it's like they're not getting delusional. I'm not gonna say that their thoughts and their feelings are not valid. I'm just saying that with the Two of Wands being in reverse, they could be seeing things that are more part of their imagination. There's a flip side to the story, and they're only getting one half of the story. And maybe they feel as though the other person is like getting more attention, or it feels like, well, she gets this much attention. Like I said, if you guys are a throuple or anything like that, she gets more attention than this person, or if somebody's just jealous of someone and the attention that they have, or something along those lines is what I'm seeing. So we have two cards fell out, but I'm not going to use those. Okay, so let's see what's on the forefront of person A's mind, to see where is person A at. What do they imagine to be the right move to make? What are their intentions? What are their intentions? Let's see what kind of okay, the Strength card. They're holding their tongue. They haven't really spoken about this just yet. And they're actually, if they have spoken about it, they've done so more with their actions versus with their words. So the thing is, with person A, I think that you're probably going to have to start speaking up. I don't want to say that you need to start like exploding or anything, because the Strength card is still about having class while you do something. It's still about having patience. It's still about being, just staying calm. It's more about persuasion versus using brute force. So I'm feeling like maybe there's a lot of like, what do you call that when the person is like, is doing things and their actions are more so very dramatic and like very cold shoulder instead of using their words. I don't know what the word is for right now. It just slipped my mind. But that's the way your person is acting. It's like they're trying to get a message across, without using their words. That's the best way I can put it. But I don't think that you're the type who, when I say you're, I mean the other person. I don't think that this other person, that person A is dealing with, is the type to really just read actions like that. They need words. They need confirmation. They need you to say what it is that you're looking for. They need you to, they're not a mind reader, okay? So it kind of sucks because some people can read actions and things like that. And some people can read emotions, but I don't think that this is a person. I don't think this is the effective way to communicate here. I'm feeling like your person is definitely going to need some sort of verbal attention, some sort of something to draw attention to this verbally. All right. But just to remember to kind of stay, cordial. You don't want to like ruffle too many feathers or anything, but there definitely needs to be something said. Okay. So the forefront of what's on person A's mind is the fact that they are going to make a move soon. Okay. And yeah, we have 10 of Swords here. So obviously this person is about to express in their next movements in the next few days. This person looks like they're about to express the fact of, maybe they feel like they've been betrayed in some way because we have the 10 of Swords. Maybe they feel betrayed. Maybe they feel a little bit hurt. Maybe they're even kind of expecting an ending here. I'm not trying to say that this person is like ending the relationship, but there's going to be some sort of phase that is going to be coming to an end, whether it be the fact that this person doesn't want to accept the hand that's been dealt to them. Maybe they may quit the relationship. Maybe they're going to decide that they need a break as well. All right. But I feel like either way it goes, this person has no choice but to enter the next phase because we have the 10 of Swords. All right. And I feel like this is like something's got to give. Something's got to come to an end here. I'm going to just pull one more card to get further explanation of why do we have the 10 of Swords. Why do we have that 10 of Swords here? Okay, something came out. Okay, they're expressing that they're hurt. That's what it is. We have the 3 of Swords reversed, okay? They're expressing that they're hurt, and this is going to be a way to kind of get that off of their chest. Because the 3 of Swords is reversed, that just means that I've already expressed it. I've cried my eyes out. I'm done crying my eyes out. I'm done, I'm done trying to get this message across. And I'm also seeing that there's a door that's being closed. All right, I'm seeing there's a door that's being closed here. So this person may very well have had it up to here with what's going on with the, maybe the attention that they're getting is not the right attention. Might also be the fact that they're just tired of not being heard. I think that there is going to be like an expression of like a bleeding out of your emotions, of like a purge of what's, on this person's heart. And I think it's going to come from a very sincere place. But I do feel like person A is trying to make sure that that they can stay in check, because I don't think that they just want things to end like as a tower moment, because I don't have any towers here. But I'm definitely feeling like this person needs to get their point across. They've been doing things with their actions and doing things but I don't think person B is really paying attention to that. They're kind of missing that signal there. So this is where the words are going to come into play. So next, let's go ahead and see and check on how is person B's energy going to be over the next week and a half. Okay, and this is going to be from November 21st to December the 5th for Aquarius, person B. Okay, where is their energy at now? We have the 2 of Cups. So this person is definitely focused on more of one person versus having 2 people. They're going to get a rude awakening because we have the awakening card is crossing the 2 of Cups here. So definitely this person is going to get a rude awakening, and they have been paying attention to another person. There is like in the situation of a third party, there is more favor going towards another person. And I don't think that they were realizing that. I think that they were so like kind of enthralled by what was happening. I just believe that this is going to be sort of a wake-up call that, that's going to call them back to putting their attention where it needs to be. It's going to bring them back into focus is what it feels like. Okay, yeah, because we have the 2 of Pentacles here. So definitely attention is not quite balanced here. It looks as if someone gets a lot more attention, and maybe you put more time and more effort into other things. It doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but it could be the fact that maybe This person's putting work before, XYZ. You fill in the blank, but put on the back burner. That's basically it. Okay. Whereas in the past, I just don't believe that that's always been like that. Yeah, in the past, this person was very emotionally responsible for feeding into their partner and making sure that they had everything that they needed and that they felt secure. But we don't have that anymore. That's why we got the King of Cups here. So King of Cups is a very responsible energy. It's more like a fatherly energy. It supports the partner with like emotional satisfaction, and it's coming from a mature place. And I think that somewhere along the line, somebody kind of slacked off, and I think that we're about to get a rude awakening. So person B is probably going to be getting a call from person A or from you, Aquarius. I'm not quite sure how the story goes. You play it as it fits you, but definitely about to get some sort of rude awakening. We're going to find out what's the next move on person B's mind. What's the next move on person B's mind? Hold on, I think my cards are reversed. What's the next move on person B's mind? What's the next move? What's in the front of the mind? Okay, yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. So definitely about to speak out, definitely going to make a move. And this is going to be a very swift change. We have the Awakening card. So this means that there's going to be an abrupt change. And the Knight of Voices, definitely you guys are going to talk it out. But this also means that with the Knight of Voices, that this is going to be a receptive conversation. Okay, it's going to be the conversation is not going to be one-sided here. I don't see the Knight of Swords as a person that only talks and doesn't listen. I believe that they respond. So if you're responding, that means that you listened, to person A, obviously. Yeah. Okay. So in the next, good. So the next card I got is the Emperor. So the future moves are going to involve being the person that's there, being the person that's there for them, going to be taking up responsibility, moving into that boss-like energy here. Okay. So I don't think that, I think they're going to kind of tighten up with their ways. They're not going to be necessarily as lazy anymore. I feel like they're going to start wanting to take a lot more responsibility. They're going to start wanting to work for what it is that they, they're going to start doing what it is that they say they're going to do. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. So let me get more information on this Emperor. And this is the near future energy. So give me more information. Okay. Yeah. So this person is definitely going to start making decisions that are basically, they're making decisions based off the past and the current energy, which is the Awakening card. So obviously this person has plans to kind of go back to being that emotional provider, that sensitive person that is very mature. And they want to kind of, it's like it's not, I don't necessarily see an apology. I just feel like they're going to start taking actions towards the right steps and making decisions that involve you. When I say you, I'm talking to anybody who's listening. So, I just feel like this person is just going to start taking steps in the right direction. You will get a call from this person if you haven't been in direct communication with them lately. And this is going to be a reciprocal conversation. You're going to be able to receive feedback from this conversation. I feel like it's going to be positive feedback because the King of Swords or the King of Voices is like, it definitely thinks about what it is he's saying and the impacts of his words, especially when it's doubling over the Emperor. But it's also like, I think of the King of Swords as a card. Well, if it's not logical, then it's not going to change their mind. But if what you're asking makes a lot of sense and it works for the greater good of your relationship, then they will be more accommodating to allow the relationship to blossom and to bloom like it's supposed to. All right, so that's what I see for your reading, Aquarius. I hope that this helped you. If it did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. We're gonna check out the rest of your energies probably next week and see where you're at and see where we're headed to, see if things are gonna get better for you guys. If this reading resonated, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing as many live shows. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, feel free to do so. You can reach me in the links in the description box below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.